Every Friday we gotta tune in and get into the tea, okay? So I post 1 to 4 videos a day. So I pick the most talked about topics throughout the week. And Friday we just gonna come and just digest them all. So I'm gonna wait till a minute and then we gonna get into it, y'all. We're talking about Chicago Sky, Chrisean Rock, Raven Symone, Benzino, and DDG. Good topics, y'all. Good topic. I hope y'all having a good Friday. After this, I'm finna go work out, so I'm very comfy. Hair in a ponytail, because I'm finna get to it. Okay, after this. Health is wealth, people. Not just on the table. Just saying. Okay, it's a minute, y'all. Chicago Sky, let's go. Because I'm from Chicago, even though I live in Houston. And the way y'all doing these players now, let me say this, because I've been hearing this a lot, right? I understand they got to work for their spot. As they should. They need to earn their spot. But the way Angel Reese walked in, all I'm going to say is, and it's not about race, it was a whole lot different than Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark deserved that introduction, which is why I say it's not about race. But the fact that she got that introduction and Angel Reese walked in, it wasn't nothing. It's like, do y'all not have the funds? Or are y'all just trying to humble her? You know? Or it could be some freshman hazing. You know, they come in, you know, they got to make it a little harder for you. Is it one of those? Because I don't understand why a person on Angel Reese levels with an NIL deal with sponsors that she's bringing to the WNBA, sold out jersey, she's sold out tickets, she actually has something that she's bringing to the WNBA. So to me, I wouldn't say lay out the red carpet and all that, but to treat her like she's not really bringing in the best thing that could have happened to the WNBA is mind-boggling to me. I feel like they should put just a little bit more respect. And then the way they did Kamila for her birthday. Did y'all see that video? Because I got it up if you need to go watch it. The girl, they was like, it's Camila's birthday, y'all. They came out with not even a decorative box. One of them boxes that they probably had pencils and pens, like one of these in. It's like they dumped it out and they just put a whole bunch of and a whole bunch of Takis, Skittles, and gave it to her. No real thought. It was real childish, like real cringy almost. And it's like y'all couldn't get no $5 cake. Y'all couldn't get no little cake that, you know, to show y'all cared anything. But no, they gave her, like I said, them plastic bins where they had the pencils and pens in. They dumped it out and they put some snacks and some candies in there. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and have y'all notifications on. So yeah, Chicago Sky, I'm very disappointed. I don't understand what y'all trying to do. Like I said, I feel like everybody's supposed to play their part and everybody's supposed to play their role. But at the same time, you shouldn't be treating them like that. That's dead wrong. Now, let's go to Chrisean Rock. We had a little break because as we know, Blueface is in jail. So we're not getting the circus as much as we normally get. And Chrisean actually visited him in court today with her son. They said Jaden Alexis was also there, allegedly. Just to show that he has like family support. And so he was able to hold the child. So she gets in the car with Smiley. And speaking of Smiley from Zeus, that girl is everywhere. And a lot of people said, you lying, you just saying all this to be on the show. But she's been with Boosie. I've seen her everywhere. So that girl gets in rooms. I don't know how, but she gets in the rooms. But anyway, Chrisean was in the car with Smiley. She was like, oh my God, Blueface, he gained weight. He got a little beard. His hair is dreading up. It was such a beautiful moment. I can't believe we having this moment. So in her mind, she think that they still gonna be together. In her mind, when he gets out after singing her the Jailbird Blues, baby, it's gonna be me and you and our family. I know that's not how that's gonna happen. I don't think anybody believe that's how that's gonna happen. But I'ma still wait for the show. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma still wait for the show. I'ma still wait till he gets out and I'ma see who is it that he really chooses. Because I really don't think it's going to be Chrisean. And then Chrisean to hold a man down in jail that talked about your child at the level he talked about your child is diabolical. You're gonna have to explain it. You're gonna have to explain it to him when he gets older, because he's gonna want to know why you stood by that man knowing he did his son the way he did. Yeah, that's wild. But then of course Carlisa, she gets online, she mad that ain't nobody talking to her, so she's just coming up with stuff. She like, ain't nobody tell me nothing. All of a sudden, both of the baby moms is at court. I'ma tell you this, if he really picked somebody, both of y'all wouldn't have been there. It's like, at this point, are you the third baby mama? Or are you the mom? Because you competing with these women is ridiculous when you should be helping out the situation, not causing more conflict between the two. But you know, that's what Carlisa do. That's her job. That's all she's ever done that I've seen her do, is just stir up the mess and continue the mess going. So no, I'm not shocking. All right, y'all, we gonna move on to Raven Symone. Raven Symone wife has been saying a lot of weird stuff, right? So I follow a little of the clips of their podcast, and she said some real cringy stuff, and a lot of people are noticing it, right? So Raven Symone did a podcast with a female. I cannot think of her name. She had dark skin. She's dark skin. She got twists in her head. Y'all can't think of her name. But they were just having a moment, right? And I think the girl was wearing Rockaware, Baby Fat, some brand that was real hot in the early 2000s. So Raven Symone like, oh, so they're bringing that back. They're bringing that back. She said, yeah, girl, you should wear it. And so Raven Symone was like, well, you know, I'm a little washed up. Here go her wife. Yeah, you are. Girl, what are you? At the end of the day, this is Raven Symone. Watch yourself, right? And it wasn't even in no funny way. Like, it was in a cringe way. It was in a weird way. And what else did she say? I should have wrote it down. She said something else where I was just like, oh no, I don't know about her. I don't know. Oh, yo, I can't think about it. I should have wrote it down. But anyway, she's been saying like real comments. So people have been giving her threats. Now, I don't agree with violence. I don't agree that y'all should be threatening that girl wife in the way y'all doing it. But you should understand why you should have some... Oh, that's what she said. She was like, when Disney Channel was out, I wasn't even watching That's So Raven. I didn't even know who she was. What we not going to do is act like Raven Symone didn't carry Disney Channel. Kobe! Okay. Anyway, sorry y'all. What we not gonna do is act like Raven Symone did not carry Disney Channel, because she most definitely did, okay? Even though they gave the thing to Miley Cyrus, goodbye. But anyway, she carried. So for you to not know, my bad y'all, for you to not know who Raven Symone is and to say that, it's just a little aggy. So she's been making real remarks, and then just seems like an outsider. Right, not because of the color of her skin, but just the vibe that she has. Like Raven Symone interaction with damn, what is her name? She just had a DUI. Tiffany Haddish. There we go. She was sitting there with Tiffany Haddish. My bad, y'all. She was sitting there with Tiffany Haddish, and they was having a conversation about what to put on greens and the type of meat you use, and do you use vinegar, do you not, do you use lemon, do you not, blah, blah, blah. And they just having like a good moment. And it's like, you will forget that Raven Symone's wife is there unless she say something out of the ordinary. And it's like, girl, why does she bring her? Like, that's kind of what it is. Like, why do you bring her? But I don't, like I said, I don't think violence and stuff should be coming onto that girl. Relax. But at the end of the day, we really don't want to see you. I'm gonna be honest. Let's move on, y'all. We got two more topics. So we finna get into Benzino. Somebody needs to watch him. He made a comment on the podcast saying if 16 is legal, then that should be okay. I don't give a damn what's legal. And this is all allegedly entertainment purposes. I don't care what's legal. That's still a child with a child mind, right? So for you as an older person that want to talk to a young child, that means you feel like you can manipulate her. Because my first question is, why wouldn't you talk to somebody at your age level, right? But he said something even worse. Let's dive in. He said, I don't think R. Kelly is completely innocent, but I don't think they should just lock him up and throw away the key. If 16 is allegedly, he said, if 16 is legal and that's okay, R. Kelly only messed with 13 and 14-year-old girls, so that's just 2 years younger. If they not looking into your ass, baby, they are looking into you now. I tell you now, you might get a subpoena. You might be on the docket. Your name might be in a redacted document. It's coming. Because what do you mean by that? Like, I need more of an elaboration knowing that you have a daughter. And even if you didn't have a daughter, because it shouldn't take for you to have a daughter, wife, you know, auntie, niece, sister, sibling to understand a woman issue. But why do you think that's okay? Why do you think that's okay? And last but not least, because y'all just hop on here on Fridays and rant things that I've seen throughout the week. I just go. So we finna go ahead and hit this last little mark, DDG. So DDG, at the beginning of this week, got a little backlash because he said that the baby wasn't playing and that marriage isn't playing. Well, to me, he was just being honest. We didn't plan the baby, but we decided that since we do love each other, we gonna, you know, have a family together. And then he said we didn't plan the baby, so we didn't plan marriage. And I honestly don't think, like, you should just marry somebody just because you have a baby with them. That's why the divorce rate is just so low. I mean, so high. Because you kind of just force it, right? I feel like they should let it happen naturally. They're already moving fast by having a child. And marriage is a huge commitment, right? I mean, a baby is too. But having that, deciding to marry somebody because you just want to, not because you had a baby, you know, I honestly feel like that's better. And I feel like that's probably what they want. So I didn't see nothing wrong with that. It's best to say that than to lie and be like, yeah, we planned it, knowing that y'all really ain't planning it. Because things happen, life happens. You just got to figure out and deal with it. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't see nothing wrong with that at all. And so yeah, we covered DDG, Benzino, Raven Symone, I was gonna say Chrisean Rock, and the Chicago Sky. And the last thing I'm gonna say about Chicago Sky is be appreciative. Be appreciative that them people bringing all that money to that place, because I seen some sour older heads. Not all, I wouldn't say all, but I seen some sour older heads that had a problem with the newbies. Like, they bringing you money. Why are you mad? That don't make sense to me. And I'm finna go because Kobe. Say bye, Kobe. Say bye. Bye, y'all. I'm out.